What's up, guys? Coach Chris with Silverback Performance. Thank you guys for watching. This video I'm going to explain why your kid might be throwing sidearm. So, a couple of things we want to think about. There could be many reasons why your athlete is throwing sidearm. Today I'm going to just focus on the backhand, which usually is the second thing we're going to focus on, because really the front side is what's going to gauge everything that we do, whether we open or not. So if this one isn't right, the glove side isn't right, what's going to usually happen is it's going to have a big effect on the backhand or the throwing hand. And what I usually hear when I go to the field is a lot of coaches yelling to the kids about their arm, when it's usually the glove that's kind of hanging or just doesn't have any kind of stability. It's just kind of everywhere. So we always want to remember that these two work together. So if this one pulls this way, this one's going to want to go this way. If this one's up, the other one's down, vice versa. So they work together, okay? So, but today we're going to be talking about this hand. So what usually happens is, I'm going to do it sideways. A lot of the athletes will come into this power position. Now, what I usually tell parents is, think about if your athlete was pulling a ball. He's going to grab something and he's going to pull. Now, whether he's a glove guy when he goes out with his glove or elbow guy, this hand needs to be in this position. You don't want to be 90 degrees or greater. 90 is I would call that a caution. It's pretty close, all right? But we want to try to stay a little bit inside of the elbow. Not too much. I see some guys going back here. That can cause a lot of stress on the elbow and the bicep. All right, so what we want to do is we want to stay somewhere around here. The other thing is, back in the day, they used to teach you to point the ball this way. We're not going to do that. We're going to just point the ball forward. So my hand is in a natural position. We also don't want to be underneath the elbow. This is going to cause me to do what is called an inverted W. So slightly higher than the elbow here and slightly inside of vertical. Okay? So what's going to happen is, from this position usually is where they mess up. So they'll get into this good position here, and then what happens is, as they rotate, they kind of let their hand get long. And this happens a lot of time. We see it while athletes are hitting. It's the same concept. So that's what it looks like from the front. The athlete will get into a good position here, and as they rotate, their hand gets long or gets away from them. Okay? We don't want this, because then that's going to cause you to go sidearm and you're a little early. You become a lot more rotational instead of driving your energy forward towards the mouth. So, what we want is, we want the athlete to come here. This is what I call position 2, right? And as they're rotating, their arm is going to cock back, all right? But we still want to stay within those 90 degrees or less, okay? Some guys get here, and what's going to happen is, going to end up putting a lot more stress on the elbow as we go through, because you're going to see this kind of this whipping effect of the elbow. It's really violent, and the arm isn't ready or in a great position to handle that. We want to get the arm out more in front. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can use a connection ball, which is this guy right here. They usually run about $8 a ball, and they're really good. They're a little bit textured. And what happens is, a lot of times they'll put the ball in the arm like this. We use this as a training aid, so they can feel what it's like to keep the arm 90 degrees or less as they rotate, okay? Another thing that happens usually is, sometimes what'll cause your athlete to go sidearm is if they're balanced or not. So if an athlete lands here, right? And usually this happens when the athlete's feet are right behind each other, what I call tight roping. So their front foot and their back foot are right behind each other, or they're in line. As they rotate, the kid tends to tilt, or the athlete tends to tilt. So what happens is, they were in a good position here, but because they were falling off with their head going this way, the arm is going to seem like it's getting longer, but what really happened was, your head got off of that center line that's going away from you. And you see the athlete come here, okay? That'll be another cause of sidearming. So, for those of you parents, go ahead, record your athlete throwing the ball. See what they do, all right? All we want to do is think about them getting into that power position or pulling that bow. And then after that, from 2 to 3, we would just want to rotate the hand and keep it in that position. So we're going to get here, from 2 to 3, which is right here. This is 3. We want to stay 90 degrees. And what will happen here is, I'll continue to rotate, extend the arm, come across that position. So I hope this video was helpful. Go ahead and give it a like if you like it. If you think it was valuable, go ahead and share it. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, here at Silverback Performance, we focus on the throwing athlete and specialize in the baseball pitcher. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Happy holidays. See you next time. Peace.